My daughter has Cradle cap, so today I'm going to be using the Frida Baby Cradle cap system, which works so well to help her get rid of some of this Cradle cap. It is lengthy and it does take a lot of time, but it's so worth it. So you can see these are just the spots. She has one on the back of her head and then on top, all this Cradle cap. I'm sure it's bothering her, so let's do it. I start by using the Frida Baby flake remover, and then for shampoo, I use cappy, which helps with dandruff. I just think it helps like with the scalp and everything. I use the white sponge and I just massage and lather her scalp just to help give it a good cleaning and to help bring up those flakes. And I want to help if there's any discomfort, like if she feels like it's itchy or anything. I don't want it to bother her. Also, side note, this Frida Baby, everything they make, this company, it's just amazing. Like it works so well. So on to step 2. This bristle part, you're just going to massage it in circular motions all throughout the scalp. So this is what's going to help bring up the flakes. It's going to kind of like loosen them. I also heard that you can use baby oil overnight to help loosen the flakes as well, but I didn't have time for that. So just hoping that the shampoo, and by using this bristle brush, it's going to help loosen those flakes up so that when I comb through them, it's able to gently pick them up. And this step is super important just because it really helps break up those flakes and bring them all over her hair so that I'm able to easily comb through and pick them all up. I also noticed that when I do use the bristle brush, there seems to be way more Cradle cap than what I had seen on the outside. So now I'm just using the comb and I'm going in all sorts of directions. I'm not even sure if you're supposed to use like one direction over the other, but I pretty much just comb and I look for all the flakes. And let me tell you, when you start combing through and you think you're done, there's more flakes. And like this process can be like half an hour or more, just going through the Cradle cap. So I usually do it 2 or 3 times a week. I break it on up because I feel doing it in one session is just too long and uncomfortable for baby. And that by breaking it up over a few days, it actually helps the Cradle cap even more. So you can see better here all the flakes that brush brought up, and I'm just combing through and there's literally so many flakes. It kind of feels like it's never ending. And if you're OCD, this is going to be a challenge because I'm a little OCD and I want to get every single flake just because it bothers me so much. But I know for the sake of time and comfort for my baby that I really can't get every single flake, not all in this one go. So I just pick through and I try to figure out what are the bigger flakes or what area has the most discomfort for her. And then I just try to comb through those areas. You may notice that even in the process of doing that there's more flakes that you hadn't even noticed on a certain part of the scalp before, because that's what happened here. It was mainly her left side of the scalp that had a ton of flakes. But then after I did all of this, it was her right side that had even more flakes. And that was stuff I hadn't seen before washing her hair. So just know that this could be a really long process, but it's totally worth it. And now to get this big spot on the back of her head that's been driving me absolutely bananas. She has a birthmark back there and she's had all of these little flakes kind of crusting over, or these little plaques. And I really just want to pick at them, even though I know that's not the right thing to do. So this is pretty much what we do just a few times a week when her Cradle cap is really bad. And this system by Frida Baby, like I know I keep saying it, but like every product they have, I'm just astounded at how well it works. And this is her directly after doing all of that. You can still see that there are a lot of flakes. I'm going to repeat this process in another day or so. Give her scalp a rest, and trust me, it's going to clear up. I've used this system with all of my babies.